This is the beginning of segment 3, starting at Alameda and Mill going south on the east side of the street. And we'll continue going down here to see what this is like. There, that is just south of Alameda and Mill on the east side of the street. Needs to be ground down. Or should I say ground round? Maybe ground down round. Here's some patches that were made in the past. Here's one that is just unbelievable. That has to be at least an inch above the sidewalk that I'm sitting on, and probably needs to be replaced all the way. The wide piece of the sidewalk clear across to there. Right there is a place that needs to be ground. And on this little skinny sidewalk, another place needs to be ground. That's just north of Balboa, south of, well, it's right across the street from Riazzi's. Now we're coming up on one that a skateboarder would deck himself on this one. This is just right across, or right north of Balboa on the east side of the street. See that, Jewel? That needs to be ground. I think you might be able to grind it. I don't know. It's pretty high. Now we're crossing Mill and Balboa going south. Okay, this is right at the alleyway of Mill and Cairo, which is right straight ahead of us. This piece of sidewalk right there needs to be ground. And as you can see, that one right there needs to be ground, so you can orient yourself. Coming up on another one that's a pretty big bump right there, so you can see where it is. Another one right there, so you can see where that is. Now we're crossing Cairo going south. That one right there, you see it better from this angle. This is looking at it going north, and that's just, what was that street we just crossed? Oh, that was Cairo. Anyway, that's the section of sidewalk right there. It's right next to a wooden fence. And then when you just turn around, there's the little section of sidewalk needs to be ground. Big section needs to be ground. Okay, this is another one just south of the alley. Let's see, right across from 2820 on the east side of the street. That's the jewel right there. Here's another one just south of the bus stop and just north of Del Rio. Needs to be ground down. And that one right there, just when you come up the ramp from Del Rio and Mill going north, we're looking south here. That needs to be ground. And here's a place just south of Del Rio. See where the little sidewalk is raised up above the big one? And then this, I'll go up here and turn around so you can see this one right here. That needs to be ground down. And there's one I'm going to turn around. That is just south of Del Rio and Mill on the east side of the street. That needs to be ground. Coming up on another one, this is just north of the alleyway that's south of Del Rio. There's the jewel right there. There's a landmark. And we're coming up on Erie and Mill. And that is the end of that segment. I think that was segment 3, I'm not sure.